Imagine being in an early order position on your dealer's 2023 C8 Corvette Z06 list for many years, and then he tells you that the Z07 package is not available. That would be like a needle piercing through your heart. That's exactly what this C8 Corvette Z06 constraint is doing to customers. If you're wondering what are these constraints and how they will impact your build, then keep on watching. But before you do, if you're new to the channel, this is Lavish Luxury, and if you've not already taken the action, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And let's get you going with some of the best car content you can think of. Now let's head back to what we have for you today. Earlier this Thursday, the first constraints for the new C8 Corvette Z06 were dropped. The constraints are only two at the moment, but they are the biggest ones. General Motors states that the Z07 package is on constraint, as well as the visible carbon fiber aero package. So what this means is that if you want to build your car with visible carbon fiber as the aero kit, like the front splitter and the dive panes, it will hold back the production of your vehicle. This is definitely not a piece of pleasant news for someone who's been on top of their dealership's list for the Z07 package. General Motors didn't list any percentages for these constraints, so no one's sure what to expect when the orders are matched to open allocations. The new C8 Corvette Z06 isn't the only model with constraints. As of late, the Stingray continues to face a revolving door of constraints as well. For the next Stingray order circle, GM shows constraints on the Z51 performance package, magnetic ride control, carbon body color high wing spoiler, floor liners, and the red and sterling silver engine covers. If you're looking to order just the base C8 Corvette, it's best to know those options are constrained, which is going to hold up your build process for a few weeks to 6 months. Again, Chevrolet provided no percentages for these items, so if you're coming up for your Stingray to be ordered, don't be surprised to hear about any of these options being on the constraint list. Apart from constraint news, another interesting piece of news is that allocations are based on the 2020 through 2022 3LT Stingray sales. This is something that we've seen Chevy doing with all of their high-performance cars. For instance, the allocation for the previous generation of the ZR1 was that dealers had to sell 2 Z06s to get ZR1 allocation. With this new allocation, it's obvious that the smaller dealers are going to be impacted the most. For more info about the Z06 allocations, check out our recent video about how the C8 2023 Z06 allocations are determined for dealers. The link for the video will be in the description. Even though these constraints are bad news and some of the things will hurt your build, it's also good news, because when there are constraint talks, that means the car is actually close to being built. There'll be no other reason to talk about constraints if the car wasn't actively, at least in the planning phases of being built. Also, with the start of regular production schedule for September 19th for some C8 Corvette Z06s, that means we are close to seeing and hearing these high-revving machines on the road. What do you think about these constraints? Are you guys upset about the Z07 package and the carbon fiber options not being available right away? Kindly share your response in the comment section. Also, don't forget to give the video a huge like and subscribe to the channel, as well as turn on the notification bell button. See you in the next video.